My friends, what's good? It's Tuesday. Welcome to Left-Handed Throws, where we only throw left-handed yo-yos. How is everyone? Everyone good? Good. It's Tuesday. It's a good time. So we just did the first one about the YJ Yo-Yo LM and the facial topless, right? Very cool. Very cool. So we're just going with what we took to work recently, right? And, maybe I'll just take different yo-yos to work and talk about that. You know, at some point we'll have to bring the bimetals in because I don't really take too many bimetals to work. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Today is right now, and we're living it, right? So today, my friends, we're going to talk about the Krown WS. The Shinya Keto signature model, man. This is a very cool yo-yo. He's a 2009 world champion yo-yo contest. World champion, so world champions yo-yo. Get you one. It's very cool. They still make these, the Krown WS. They have so many iterations of this yo-yo. That's how you know this dude is cool. They have the Krown 7075, the Krown WS, the Krown ST, the Krown WST, and they just came out with like the Krown Mini or the Mini Krown. So like, it's obviously a popular yo-yo, and for good reason. It's a really great yo-yo. This yo-yo's 45, 50 bucks, you know, right in that range of yo-yos that pretty much as good as money can buy. You know, you could spend 200 bucks on a yo-yo, but you could spend 50 and, you know, pretty much do the same thing, man. I mean, what's 200 bucks getting you nowadays? Like the Savage is a pretty good yo-yo. Or like a Hanamosu, you know? But, you know, that's a way dated yo-yo. I probably wouldn't even buy a Hanamosu. Shout out to Turning Point. They're very cool. I wouldn't mind having a Turning Point 2 or a Turning Point 3 or a Turning Point MIDI. But really, I want a Turning Point Thrive. It's a newer one they got. Anyway, that's, again, neither here nor there. So it's a really good yo-yo, man. It's a little wide, not too wide. It's 55 diameter, right? So not too big. 48 wide, which is fair size. And it's light though. It's like 64.8 grams. That's the thing with all Shin Yakita yo-yos. All the yo-yos, I believe, are under 65 grams. I guess he really likes light yo-yos. I don't have a ton of light yo-yos. In saying that, I really love this light yo-yo. It does all the things, man. It moves really fast, but it does all the things. Anything you could want it to do. It would probably be like one of those yo-yos that would probably be good for horizontal and stuff. I feel like it doesn't have the longest spin time, but very stable. Plays well till it's almost dead. These are things you want in a yo-yo, you know? So yeah, on the lighter end, if you're into lighter yo-yos, this is it. If you wanted something, you know, heavier, like I was talking about in the last one, you could get like the YJ Yo-Yo LM. You know, I would say most yo-yos are like 66 grams. I mean, we're only talking like a gram or two difference. Surprisingly, it seems to make a difference, but also surprisingly, I have yo-yos that are 67 grams that don't feel that heavy. So I think it matters where they put the weight, you know? Because some yo-yos have ultra rims and some yo-yos are way cut in, and it's like they put all the mass, like maybe, I don't know, 5 centimeters inward. So I can't say exactly what that does or doesn't do, but it does make them play differently. That's for sure. You know, like, because two yo-yos are the same weight could feel a little different. But in saying that, I couldn't endorse this yo-yo enough. The LM, and I have a A-Show Gravitation 7, which I'm not going to go run and get right now, but I'll show it at some point. Those were like my three mainstay work yo-yos, you know? Because, like, I just ding this up all the time. This thing's hit everything, and the A-Show one has too. So it's good to have some yo-yos that I don't want to say you don't care about, but you got to have some that you got to be ready to mess up because you can't, like, you got to fall off the bike to learn how to ride the bike, right? So your pedals are going to get scraped, your handlebars are going to get scraped, right? So you got to have some yo-yos that, you know, if you're really concerned and don't want to hurt your yo-yo, just buy a plastic like this Tapio Faceless and just play with this anytime you're outside. But what fun is that? You know, you gotta take metal yo-yos out, man. These things are a blast too. And look at how shiny they are. The light hits them. You know, this is cool, but these are great. You know? So you gotta have some metal yo-yos. And saying that, I have like, I guess yo-yos in every material pretty much they make besides magnesium. Like, you know, these are 6061 aluminum. I have 7075 aluminum. I have 17068 aluminum yo-yo. I have bimetals in 6061 and stainless steel. 7075 stainless steel, one stainless steel yo-yo, and one titanium yo-yo. In saying that, these 6061 aluminum yo-yos, you can't beat them. You can't beat them for the price. So don't ever feel like you're missing out because you didn't get a titanium yo-yo. You could beat a man without a titanium yo-yo. You'd be more than the man. You'd be a world champion without a titanium yo-yo. So don't get too stuck on like expensive yo-yos and stuff like that. But yeah, the Shin Keto Krown, great man. C3Design, very good company. I also like that Shin Keto puts out tons of like tutorials with the store Rewind, like Rewind Japan, which is a yo-yo store. But he does tons of stuff, so he's still very relevant, even though he won the world championship in 2009. Like I see him in all these shorts constantly, and he's so polished. He's so polished. Like I don't know if I see a more polished player. Like everything he does, he's like looking at the camera. He's like this. He's like yeah, like throw DNA, catch it, throw horizontal, and he's still looking at the camera, like smiling too. It reminds me of like a great anime character, and I can't get enough. So shout out to Shin Keto and the Krown series. They're good. I would say in owning that, if I wanted any other Krown, I would spend the money on it and expected it will be good. I don't really think I'm gonna get any more Krown series, you know, just for whatever. But if you're feeling hesitant, like oh, I don't know, get it. If you want a C3Yo, get it. But if C3Yo ever hears me again, come out with more solids like this, glossy solids. I love this. We need more of this. Less splashes, more of this. You know, maybe not even less splashes, but just more of this. You know what I'm saying? Appease us, man. I feel like I'm speaking for people here. Shout out to c3yoyodesign. Cool yo-yos. On that note, my friends, it's only Tuesday. We're keeping it light. We got a lot to go through. We got a lot of yo-yos. I got a lot of life left, so you got a lot more to hear from me. And it's a good time, my friends. So just know, God loves you. Stay up, stay strong. Peace.